everyone, and welcome back to another super exciting video. We're going to talk a little bit more about the MacBook, specifically the MacBook Air. And if you buy a used one, how do you reinstall the software if it has a password? So the older MacBooks, for example, 2012, 13, 14, 15, they did not have iCloud lock yet. And so you'll see these for sale online saying they're locked, but the people don't realize that they don't iCloud lock those MacBooks. Same goes for Pro. Similar, Air and Pro are similar. We'll have to do a different video about the Pro, but I wanted to talk specifically about the MacBook Air because I haven't had one before. And so I bought this MacBook 2013 Air. It was actually listed as a MacBook Pro, but it's an Air. And the drive was locked. So when I attempted to reset the software, it said the drive was locked and it would not recover. So what I did was I booted from a different USB and I erased the drive. And now we're ready to do the recovery process. The thing is with these older ones is that it's a little bit harder, and I'm just going to go ahead and explain the process. Now, the easiest thing to do would be to find out what is the latest software that year MacBook supports, make a USB installer for that particular software, and then just reinstall the software. Unfortunately, in this case, I did not have another Mac available to do that, and I can't find, again, I have a USB that I use for everything, for older MacBooks, for newer MacBooks, because it has the perfect software on it for that. But let's pretend you have no MacBook, you have no iMac, you have no USB drive. How would you restore the software if you only had the laptop? And I realized that not a lot of people talk about this, so I wanted to go ahead and go through the process. So there's a few steps to it. The first thing you're going to do, of course, and this applies to most MacBooks, like I said, 2012 to 2014-ish, 2011, 2015 maybe. You turn on the laptop, you hold Command R, and then it'll start going to internet recovery. Then you would put in your Wi-Fi, and it's going to download whatever software that it originally came with. In this particular case, it's Mountain Lion. Now, if the laptop's really old, you can't do that. So there's a different process for that, and that'll be in a different video. But in this particular one, it did work. So you download Mountain Lion. In this case, it took about 20 minutes. You will install the Mountain Lion software, go through the whole process. Probably the whole process takes an hour. It's kind of slow to do all the downloading, installing, and everything. Now, once Mountain Lion is installed, this is the part that gets tricky. You can't connect to the internet. You'll have the desktop up. You'll have all your programs. Even if you're on Wi-Fi, because the software is so old, it won't let you browse the internet. So what you have to do is go into Safari, go into Google, look up Chrome, or download Chrome. You will download Chrome. Once you get into Chrome, then you can actually use the internet. And it'll be a very old version of Chrome. I had to do it a couple of times. It kind of didn't like it. But I went into Chrome. What you want to do from there is go to the Apple support page and look for Sierra. Now, why Sierra? Because Sierra is the last version that was compatible with the file system that it originally came with. And I saw other people say this. I'm not sure if you can just download High Sierra and make it work. It was suggested to me to just download Sierra. So I did that. So you can download Sierra. You install Sierra. You just click on it. It will install it. Takes another long time, another half hour. Once you have Sierra, then you can upgrade to the latest software that it supports. So if it's a 2011, that's probably going to be High Sierra or Catalina. If it's a 2013 or 14, that's going to be Big Sur. 2015, it might be Monterey, but it might be also Big Sur, not sure. So I downloaded Big Sur from the support page, downloaded that, installed Big Sur, and now it's updated to the latest software. So there's many steps. And I can see why people get frustrated, because unless you're willing to spend 3 hours of time doing all of this, they would rather just sell it. And that's how you get these so cheap. I see them for sale on Facebook and offer up all the time for $50 because it's their old laptop. They forgot the password. They don't know how to reset it. They tried to reset it. It didn't work. And so you can pick these up, reinstall the software, and then you can sell it again and make some money. But the best thing to do, if you plan to buy many of these, is to make a super compatible installer. And I'll show you how to do that in the next video. But this laptop is now fully restored. It has Big Sur. It has all the latest updates. You can upgrade it to Monterey or something newer with the patch that, I forgot what it's called, the patch. You can put a newer software on there, but since we're just going to sell this laptop as original, I don't want to put any patch software on there. And it works. Everything works fine. It just took a lot of effort to fix it. And we'll go on to the next one. So in the next video, we're going to show you how to make a super compatible installer now that I can do it from this laptop. And we'll see you in the next one. If you've had trouble restoring your MacBook or iMac, please comment below and we'll see if we can help you figure it out. We'll see you next time, and thank you for watching.
I get up, I get down.